What's up, people? How are you doing? My name is Ryan Milkey. Welcome to Mandalorian discussion talk. Looking forward to episode 2 this week. Let me just take this thing down until Headless gets here. Guys, like I said, my name is Ryan Milkey, and welcome to this week's Monday night stream. We're going to be talking about Mandalorian. We're going to be looking at the trailer for episode 2. We're going to be discussing our thoughts going forward and any predictions that we might have from watching that. I don't predict we'll be on here for more than 45 minutes max. We will be back again at 8:15, I believe it is, 8:15 EST, and we will be doing the Raven reviews. And as soon as I get Headless in here, I will take a second to go link the Raven reviews in this chat so you guys can go over there, because we won't be streaming on my channel for the second live. We will be exclusively over on Raven reviews, so you want to come check us out on there. Let me get to the chat. So how is everybody doing? Anthony Blaze, he goes, not staying because I don't want Mando spoilers, so have a great live tonight, y'all, and make sure everyone smashes that like button. Let's go, Anthony, and thank you for coming in and letting us know. He says, almost at 500. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you enjoy this kind of content, because we are always doing this kind of stuff. And Anthony Blaze wishes for once that we would start on time. And hello, Nadia. How are you doing? I need to talk with you real soon. It's been a really busy day, but I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. But I need to somehow get a hold of you before we go live so we can talk. Guys, let's get this down. I've already been live for 3 minutes. I'm a little bit flustered. It's been a crazy day. I'm going to bring on my co-host. He's amazing. You all love him. I definitely do, and appreciate everything that he does for me and for everybody on this channel that's connected. His name is Headless Ned Stark. Please give him a round of applause and welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm great. And yeah, I'm just a little bit flustered, but everything's just, one of those where you think you're prepared, but then you're just really not.
Yeah. It's called YouTube.
Yeah, tell me about it, dude. I like to feel prepared though. I like to feel like I've done research and stuff like that. Like I literally watched the trailer earlier. I watched the episode again, episode 1. So I'm pretty much caught up. But yeah, I'm super excited for it. Like, this week is already starting. I like it when the week starts because I know that Mando's in this week,
Yeah, absolutely. That's 2 days away only. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I want to ask, like, I've got questions about the Mandalorians themselves. Like, I know that we see you've got Mando's side and we've got Bo-Katan's side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it just those two sides, or is there many factions in the group of the Mandalore?
So there's actually a lot of different. Think of it like this. Think of Mandalore as what's a good way to put this? I mean, there's different. Okay, so think of it almost as like a religion, if you will, and so the Mandalorians, that's like religion, and then underneath there's like different parts of religion, like Christianity, Judaism, whatever
Mm-hmm.
it might be, but it's all kind of under the same umbrella. That's kind of what the different Mandalorian groups kind of like. So like right now we're working mostly with Death Watch, which is with the armor, and then the Night Owls, who's Bo-Katan. Those are kind of the two that we're focused on. But there's a lot more than that. But those are the two main ones that we're worried about right now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
And yeah, that does make sense. And is it defined which one of the two is like good and bad, or are they just?
No, it's just different beliefs. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's the same thing as saying, "Well, I'm Catholic. Is Catholic good or bad?" versus Christianity. So there's really no right or wrong at this point. Now, will they change that moving forward? I don't know. We follow Mando. So the way we would look at it is, I guess, if Mando chooses Team A, then to us, Team B is the bad guys. But there's really no good or bad. It's a matter of perception, basically.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Definitely. Anthony, for stopping everybody in, he says, have a great live. I will, because I guess think I'm probably jumpy around everywhere. Just give me a second. All right, I'll close that tab off now, so that should be better. I will link the other tab through my phone. So what was I asking you? I was asking you about the Mandalorians and the different ones. So is that why we see Bo-Katan take her helmet off? Because Mando sticks to the religion that he keeps, and they don't show their face.
So the
That's
religion, the Death
a bigger
Watch,
group.
yeah, Death Watch is very more. They follow the rules of the way Mandalore was structured in the beginning, I guess. And then these different groups kind of fed off because they didn't believe some stuff, and that's basically why we have groups that don't care about the helmets, you know. And then we have other groups like like Boba Fett, who actually is not even a Mandalorian. He just wears the armor because his father did. Because neither one of them are a Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
One thing I would love to know is one thing I always wonder was, where did Jango Fett actually get his armor? Because he, like I said, he never he's not a Mandalorian. He wasn't born there, you know. So it's interesting, yeah. You know, like Sabine Wren, who's in Rebels, so she was actually born there. You know, so she grew up a Mandalore, so she wears all the helmets and stuff. But she also takes her helmet off in Rebels. She actually probably has her helmet off more often than she wears it. Actually, Sabine actually only really wears it when she's in battle. She never wears the helmet. So again, there's different pieces and parts, and it's like anything. When something starts, some people say we don't like this, and that, so we're going to go kind of off on our own, and we're still going to be under that umbrella, but these are our beliefs now. So that's kind of what, like I said, it's kind of like religion if you think of it that way.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Is the Mandalorian a George Lucas creation or a Dave whatever his name is?
So this is George Lucas, because
George Lucas. Okay.
Yeah, so George Lucas is the one who obviously created Boba Fett, and then after the original trilogy was over, you know, in Legends, they used to kind of talk about this, and then when George Lucas came back to how about with the Clone Wars, this is all him and the backstory. And now I don't know, like, if Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau actually like have taken different places where they wanted to take it. I don't know. You know, I would assume they probably have George's input on this. But no, this was all still George Lucas. We just never really saw it in the movies. We never got to go to Mandalore. That's why I think next week's episode, or this week's episode, is going to be really, really cool, because it's kind of like something we've never seen live. Again, we see it in the animation, but we've never seen it in live action.
So you know what you're expecting Mandalore to look like.
Yeah,
or have you not seen Mandalore? Because I suppose it gets to. We've heard in the storyline that it's destroyed.
Yeah,
and there's an acid or a gas on it that's stopping you from living on there.
Right. That, for that aspect, I don't know. I mean, you know, I just remember seeing stuff in the cartoons, but again, it's been so many years since I've actually watched all that. You know, and a cartoon's a cartoon. You know, they don't give you the nice wide shots like you would get in a movie. So I'm really
expecting.
sure.
I don't know. I'm kind of expecting Game of Thrones, Tyrion and Jorah on the boat riding in to the abandoned city.
Oh, here, I'm going to see if I can pull up some Mandalore images from the
awesome.
The cartoon here. Let's see what I got.
Did you remember the scene I'm on about in Game of Thrones where we have Tyrion and Jorah on the boat and they're riding towards the city, and he gets touched with a grayscale guy in the water? I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that. I feel like I'm going to get that kind of vibes, like an old beaten down city, forgotten city.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find like some good images. Let me look up Clone Wars.
And while you're here, guys, and Headless is just looking for this, please hit the like button.
Yeah, like I said, there's not like a ton of like wide shots, because it's kind of all in like the one throne room.
Okay.
Boy, it's funny. I'm really not really getting anything great, honestly.
Maybe Star Wars removed everything because they know that we're about to get it in Mando.
I mean, because like I just type in Mandalore images in Clone Wars, and I literally just get nothing but Mando. I'm trying to think of a better way to search for this. But yeah, there's literally not one wide shot.
Well, I know we get a couple of wide shots in the trailer, I believe, for season 2. So in a couple of minutes, we will play the trailer.
Yeah, it's interesting that I can't.
Yeah, very interesting. I wonder if Star Wars have the power to be able to like remove photographs from the internet for a time being, or like something's coming up. It'd be very interesting.
I mean, this is a cool picture. I don't know how big it's going to be on screen, but we could try sharing it here.
Sure.
Just kind of so people can see what it looks like.
Welcome in, Kenneth Bird. How you doing, buddy?
So, I mean, again, I don't know how big this looks to you guys. I can't really make it much bigger because if I go to visit, it's going to end at the website. But, I mean, these are all images. So, like, I mean, this is a pretty cool one. This is actually up on a roof, though. I mean, this. See, I can't even.
Yeah, no, I understand.
This one here. I mean, that's like, again, it's funny because, like, I mean, these are all pictures of kind of the same area. There's not really any big
wide outdoor shots.
Yeah, so like, I mean, this is from Rebels actually, because there's Sabine right there and Ezra. But yeah, I mean, it's tough.
Maybe it was by design. Maybe it was by design because they knew that they were going to get to show this in the Mandalorian, and maybe they waited.
And this is actually Sundari, that's actually where Bo-Katan was. So
that's the place in the bubble, right?
That's where she is right now. Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
up in Missouri,
and that's Sundari. That's it's kind of shocking. There's really not much here to show. I mean, that's a cool shot, but it doesn't really show you anything.
Well, while you're here on Google, can you search Grogu and let my audience see the awesomeness?
Oh, you want to do the Grogu search?
Yeah, just while you're here. Right. Just because I don't think is it still working? Would you have to do Baby Yoda?
Or you know what? I think I have to get off out of images and do it. There we go.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, there you go.
Baby Yoda.
I'm gonna click him.
Use the Force, Grogu. You can literally go down the entire page.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
It's cool.
Yeah, and I thought I'd show this on my stream tonight because I know we did it on Headless's last night, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah. For
anybody that wasn't over there that is here tonight that got to see it.
Yeah, but he literally would just keep going all the way down the page, just taking it all off.
That's amazing.
What I'm curious about is like, okay, so he's done, so I can scroll back up, and you can't even click on anything. Actually, you can't click on these boxes either.
So it breaks your page. It breaks your page.
It does break it. Now I'm sure if you hit refresh, it probably resets it. Yeah, so there you go.
And then he comes back up again. But look how cool it is. Like, technology is coming forward. Like,
it's cool.
A couple of weeks or a couple of months, we may be able to have our own on stream. And Grogu can move us around with the Force.
This is the scene I want to see right here. Well, actually, it's a video. Anyways, yeah, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So you just gotta type in Google.
Hell yeah. So. Cool. So, dude, do you want to find the trailer?
Yeah, I have it right here.
And we'll watch the trailer. Cool. I'm just gonna go to the chat and link Graven review. So just give me literally a second. See, I draw blank when I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. So this is the trailer for episode 2.
Yep. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
So she's looking outside.
Fractured our people.
Oh. So we're going to go back over this after we've watched it. We're going to pause it at certain scenes because there's some questions.
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
Your dad?
A Mandalorian has to know their way around. That way, you'll never be lost.
Oh.
May the Force be with you!
Coruscant. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I think what he's doing there is so I think what he's doing here is he is, let's see if we can find it. So we see R5 right here.
Mhm.
So this is the same droid that we saw in New Hope. I think what he's doing here is he's taking him instead of IG-11 because IG-11 is being fixed still by Babu. So I think this is his secondary plan is to go there, grab R5, and then he'll be. So this is probably the opening scene, I would assume.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's what he's doing here.
So yeah, I saw R5 in the trailer earlier on, and I got hyped for you.
Yeah,
I thought, oh, Headless is going to freak out when he sees that droid.
yeah, I get R5.
You've made a few notes. Could you go back to the
You want to break it down?
the mask that he pulls out of the sand?
Yeah. And I feel like this might be an Easter egg, and I'll explain why in a second. It's further back. See, I mean, there's a good shot of Mandalore. I mean, there you go. So this is all the greenery here, right? But you can see all the gas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So, guys, I have pinned at the top of this chat the live for Raven Reviews, where we will be. So that link is the direct link to the live stream. So if you want to go over there and hit the reminder button or the thumbs up, we will be live about an hour from now on that channel. So, yeah. Who's this? Please, who is this? Like, is there a way of knowing who this is?
I don't think we know. Now that I'm actually taking a really good picture of it, maybe it's not quite the Easter egg I was thinking it was. I thought the helmet was more white, but it actually, you can see that it's just like dust, probably.
Just sandy, yeah.
Yeah, because one of the original concepts for Boba Fett was that he had all white armor. So I was thinking might have been I remember when I saw this in the trailer the first time that I thought maybe that would have been a little Easter egg for that. But now you can kind of see that it really is just dusty because on the left side you can see that it's not really dirty at all. Or
so do you think that this could be the mask that she made in the last episode?
Who, Armor?
Yeah.
No, because that's the current timeline.
But we might go forward now. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Maybe with 2 episodes and we're seeing 2 new masks. You know?
No, I don't think that is because the other one was blue anyways. But I just think this is going to just end up being
a symbol of dead.
Yeah, I honestly don't think that's going to be much of a big deal here with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's another scene as well that we see Bo-Katan, that I think it's Bo-Katan. She is with Grogu on her own.
Yeah, so he's probably leaving Grogu with her, is
wow.
Which is funny because I didn't realize he trusted her that much.
Well, yeah. So, what is Grogu going to use the Force to pull them together as like mommy and daddy for season 4?
So we have. We actually see Grogu with him?
Yeah, she's talking. She's talking to him in the cave.
Are you talking about the armor or Bo-Katan?
Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan is talking to Grogu in the cave scene. In this clip.
In this scene?
Not in this scene, no, in the clip where they're in the caves. Just as it cuts to the cave.
I mean, Grogu's with him here. And I would assume that this is Mandalore.
There's definitely a scene where she's speaking to him because she says something about did you think your dad was the only Mandalore? That's what she says to him. Because I was super confused because she called him his dad. I was like, no.
It's another good shot.
Yeah, very good.
I'm not sure
you've got the sound off, so you've got the sound off. So if you play it, it'll be fine.
Because there's there.
So go here, there it is.
Yeah, it's right here.
She's giving him a drink, or she's doing something.
I'm just gonna replay it.
Unmute.
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
Oh, I don't think he's leaving her here. Yeah, I don't think he's leaving it with her. I think
Because she's in a cave there with him.
I mean,
Do you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
And then it cuts to
see
him
now.
looking at
Now
something green.
I'm trying to think. So, where does she pop up in season 2? Is it episode 2 or 3? I think she pops up. Does Grogu ever see her? He must have saw her. I don't know.
Well, he got off the ship. He got off the ship when they got to the castle at the end of the last episode. So yeah, he met her.
Yeah, he did meet her. Yeah, and she had her helmet on. So I don't know why she's saying that. I remember we play it.
Where were you then?
Oh no, she doesn't have a helmet on there.
Where were you then? I don't know what she's talking about.
Fractured our people.
Okay, so she's talking the whole time here.
Your cult.
See how she said your cult?
Mm-hmm.
Because he still follows them.
For my transgressions.
Your cult. Fractured our people.
Because they were so strict, and like I said, like we talked, I think last week, the Mandalorians are the ones who did this to the planet, because of almost like a Civil War type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you then?
That is a good question. Like where was he at?
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
A Mandalorian has to know their way around. That way, you'll never be lost.
May the force be with you!
Coruscant, dude. We're gonna see
that-
Coruscant.
Yeah, that's pretty cool right there.
Oh, I'm so hyped for Coruscant.
Freeze it. It's a really quick shot. It's almost hard not to make it blurry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super quick. Like not even a second.
But that's all it needed to get me excited.
Yeah.
I love the Coruscant. I told you in the review trailers that this would be the planet I would live on.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There seems to be a lot in this episode. I mean, we're talking, he's at least visiting. I mean, this is the promo for episode 2. So there's at least 3 planets that we've already seen. We've seen Tatooine, which I still believe that. I think that's going to be the very beginning. And then he's probably going to go to, I don't know why he's going. Why do you think he's going to Coruscant?
I have no idea. I have literally no idea why he would need to go there.
I don't know.
Does
he?
I don't know. Maybe he bumps into Ahsoka here.
Is she still talking at the scene? I mean, I remember to do a quick replay on this, but no, because she's talking.
May the force be with you!
Yeah, I don't know. All right, where does chat? What do you guys think? Why do you think he's going to Coruscant? Why would he be going to Coruscant?
Why would the Mandalorian be going there?
I don't know.
Are we going to meet Ahsoka? Are we going to meet? I don't know. Bail Organa? I have no idea.
I wonder if it's the flashback with Grogu, and it's just the way they're opening it up so you know where they are.
The Jedi Temple was in Coruscant
Mm-hmm.
when Anakin attacked the younglings. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was all in Coruscant. Yeah, so it could be like a little flashback, just to let people know where we are, and then boom.
So maybe
that's
episode
what this
3
is.
will be. Maybe episode 3 will be that reveal, and episode 2 ends going to Coruscant.
Or like I said, maybe it's just it could just be a flashback that would, because it's obviously gonna be a flashback, so maybe this is the flashback, and like I said, they just decided to open up with a real quick shot of Coruscant so people understand where we are, and then we see then we'll see Grogu, and then we'll see the Jedi. So it could be that scene here.
So do you think it is a flashback, or do you think that he takes Grogu to Coruscant and that causes a flashback because he's been there before?
I mean, unless this episode's going to end up being like an hour long, which they do kind of owe us an hour, to be honest with you. I'm going to look at IMDb, see if it's been released yet.
Be careful.
Oh, no, just look it up, and then they either tell you or they don't. The next episode has not been released yet. How long it is.
Okay. I would like it to be an hour, but Disney don't usually do it, so it'll be
I know, man. I don't. I just
45.
I just don't understand it. I just don't. Like watching The Last of Us last night, over an hour or just about an hour. And I've been watching House of the Dragon. Like every episode's over an hour. And I don't know why Disney doesn't give us more. But yeah,
No,
I
I completely agree.
I think it's gonna be good. Like I said, we got a lot going on here in these little previews. Yeah, so I would guess he's gonna start on Tatooine, gonna grab R5, go speak to Bo-Katan, and we obviously are gonna be on Mandalore. I mean, he's in the caves. You can see him walking. He picks up the helmet. The question is does he decide to cleanse himself? And I'm still under the belief I don't think he will, because I think he wants to. I think he likes the way of Bo-Katan better.
Interesting.
Yeah,
very interesting.
Because I'm curious.
How does he show the armorer that he's bathed in the water? Did you just go back with wet hair and say, "There you go, I did it"? Or
that's a good question. He takes out his cell phone and he records it.
Yeah, what does he do,
bro?
Like, is she just going to pick him up on the Ring doorbell? Like, oh yeah, you were there. I saw it on the Ring doorbell.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Funko people reminds me of your short.
If you really look at the helmet, it's all wet. So maybe he already went and took a bath. I don't know.
Good point.
It is all wet. So maybe he does do it. Trailers are always put together so they don't they don't want you to tell, like,
oh yeah, like that looks amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool shot. But yeah, you can see it's all busted up.
Do you know what I wish they would do for us? Because they have all this technology now. You know how we have Google Earth, and Google Earth is one of the best technology advancements in the world.
Yeah.
Can we please have that, but for planets and Star Wars?
That would be pretty cool.
Let me go to Coruscant and move around Coruscant as if I'm on Google Earth, and I can move around the streets and look around. That would be amazing. The amount of content I'd create from that is unreal. Like speed run from the Jedi Temple to the
speed run.
Burger bar where the guy with the four arms.
I think the closest we get to that is probably Star Wars Legos, because I think you literally can go anywhere and you get to see the whole planet and the whole.
Yeah, I saw you. Flying around the planet.
It is pretty cool to see everything, but
no, I'd like a non-Lego, like as amazing graphics as you can give us. But hey, maybe as a gamer, I want for too much. So how hyped are you for this season? Clearly, he has already written season 4, so this is. For me, I feel like this is just a prelude to the big stuff in the storyline.
Well, I don't know. I'm just curious to see. We have 7 episodes left, right? So I just don't think they're going to spend the whole time doing this plot line. I think this plot line, the way this promo looks, it looks like he might be done with it. Now, do they go back into Mandalore later on? Sure, probably. But
where's IG-11 in all of these trailers? He can't get there without IG-11.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think IG-11
is not in this trailer.
Yeah, because you can see here. So, like in this part, who's speaking? Real quick. I'm gonna play this real quick.
Yeah, man, no worries.
Know their way around. That way, you'll never be lost.
So she's just putting her helmet on. There's nothing really going on there. It does look like she might go with him. Definitely looks like she is in some type of cave. And we saw the green back here when he was walking around. I know there was some kind of hints of green I saw. Yeah, right there. So You know what? She might be going with him. Maybe she's bringing the video recorder.
Maybe. Because, the green rock is symbolizing the thing that he showed her. He showed the armorer, didn't he? To say that I can still get there. Okay. No, well, I'm super hyped for it. I can't wait. I just think that why give us the information that you've already written season 4?
Well,
just
I mean,
for me, it makes me feel like this is just gonna set up something bigger for the next season.
well, I think the whole. I mean, I don't. You think it ruins it because he rewrote it?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, at least the story will make sense instead of
It's a good point.
I don't know.
It's a good point, but I don't know. I
mean, we all knew there was gonna be a season 4.
Yeah, no, I'm not annoyed that there's a season 4. I'm just, I don't know. I think that they could have put all their time and effort into this. It makes me feel like it is literally just a prelude to season 4. Like the cliffhanger is just going to be immense, and I have heard that the gap isn't going to be as big between 3 and 4, which is a good thing. And a nice Easter egg I found out today was, the guy with the gunner that was shooting the lizard thing last week.
Yeah,
that's Dave Filoni.
Yeah, the one guy. Yeah, he voiced him in the cartoon as well.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, he voiced that character in Clone Wars. So he decided that he just wanted to come back and do it again. Yeah, it's kind of cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed finding that knowledge out. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if George Lucas was ever in any of his movies as an actor. Did he have a cameo?
I want to say he did cameo as like an alien. I don't know if he ever spoke, but I think I remember hearing something that he cameoed as an alien in one of them. So
okay,
yeah. Heck, I think maybe George Lucas did he cameo in Force Awakens.
You're gonna say Willow?
No, I don't. I do remember him saying something. Not now. You see, now you got me thinking. Did George Lucas ever cameo in Star Wars? If you in a blink and you'll miss it moment, George Lucas crops up for the first and only time in Star Wars in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. As Anakin hurries to the Opera House to meet with Chancellor Palpatine, he rushes past a couple of blue-skinned Patronians in ornate attire. So, now, do we get a picture of this?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we have a picture. I do have a picture of it. He's right here. And of course, I can never make it bigger.
We can't see it just yet, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to make it bigger first.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Interesting. All right, let me share it with you guys. Let's see. I mean, I got this huge stupid ad, but
no worries.
That's about it.
What about you guys in the chat? What did you think of this week's episode? Did you enjoy it? Let us know. Are you looking forward to the next? Do you hold the same reserves as me for this season, knowing that season 4 is going to be coming?
So there you go.
Okay. I don't think I ever saw them. Okay.
It kind of does look like them if you actually kind of look at it. Like kind of like really look at them. Like it kind of does look like them a little bit.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here's even like a little bigger picture. This one. I mean, they kind of obviously put him in there probably, but yeah. So yeah, there you go. So next time you see Anakin running to the Palpatine's chambers.
Cool. Well, I think that's about it for this week's episode of Mando Talk. Unless you have anything else you wanna add, we can get out of here and be back again real soon for Last of Us, which will be a bit more detailed, a bit more, a bit more heavy on the talking because it's a longer episode and more to break down.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
hard. We have 40 seconds basically of a clip to kind of break down and talk. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good episode. I'm really curious about that Coruscant scene. That's the one I'm really looking forward to now because I want to see, is that going to be the Grogu's little backflash, or are they going there for a reason? We'll see. I think that's gonna be interesting. Hopefully it's not just 2 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, hopefully. And maybe I foreshadowed that it might be the end scene. Like we go to a Coruscant, and then episode 3 is building hype because we're going to be in Coruscant. I don't know. It just seems maybe it's going that way because we were hyped that episode 2 we were going to go to Mandalore, so we could hype for episode 3 to go to Coruscant. And then who knows? Episode 4 we could end up going to Dagobah or somewhere else. It'd be pretty crazy if they did all that.
Yeah, you never know. I think it'd be cool to take him to Dagobah. Take Grogu.
Take Grogu to Dagobah, yeah, and he starts flipping around in the trees.
That's right.
Well, cool. Guys, my name's been Ryan. I've been on here talking with Headless Ned Stark about Mandalorian. Looking forward to episode 2 that's going to be out on Wednesday. You can catch us both on Raven Reviews and on Headless Ned Stark. Well, Raven Reviews later tonight, and then Thursday we're over on Headless Ned Stark's channel where we'll be reacting and breaking down episode 2 of Mando. So definitely check the links in the description. I'll make sure that they're in there after the fact of this live stream. You can go and connect to Headless if you aren't already connected. Welcome in, Fungo. We're just leaving. We're just about to end this stream, but we will be back in roughly 40 minutes over on Raven Reviews, and that is linked at the top of this chat. So if you want to go click that at the end of here when we're gone, and you can go over there and you can save your seat and get a front row seat to us talking about Last of Us, because it was a great episode, and I know Charles, Papa Missouri, he loved this week's episode. But yeah,
the best.
Headless, you want to take us out before I click the Milky ending stream button?
Absolutely. All right, don't forget, keep your heads on, and like always, stay milky.
See you later, guys.
See you in a little bit.